I'm just hoping for the best that you can. So, hope you're all okay. Sorry I'm 5 minutes late. Look, I was dead on time as well. But I sort of avoided it because there was a child having a tantrum and slamming doors and whatnot. And turn it that way around. I hope everybody's okay. Let me know how you all are. And hello, everybody. Just got some number in the door frame. Then if they slam it, they're stuck. I quite like that idea, Axel. That's no more nails. Stick some no more nails in the door frame, and then when they slam it, they can't get back out. That's not a bad idea. Hello, Axel. Hello, Timo. Hello, no, it wasn't me. Hello, Vera. Hello, Haley. And conspiracy. Oh, bloody hell. I can't flipping remember everything now. Hello, everybody. Anyway, Cheeky Monkey and everybody. Hi. Hope you're all okay. Sorry, it's been a few days. I've been binge watching crap on TV. It's been fun. What happened with, you know, the usual idiot. So, is there anything exciting that I might have missed? Eye-opening, Rod. Crap on TV, not crack on TV. Is my accent that bad? Anyway, so literally all I was going to do, yeah, I was going to have a right moan today because I'm really pissed off. I'm pissed off with YouTube, but I might tell you all about that later. So anyhow, hi, Welsh News Network, are you okay? I'm binge watching. Right, so I watched all the last season, the newest season of Handmaid's Tale, and so I decided to watch it again from the beginning. So I've been watching that. I've watched that, what's it called? The Last of Us. That's brilliant, ain't it? I really, really like that. And then I've been watching loads of weird stuff on YouTube, to be fair. So yeah, just a load of crap. Let me check what Wi-Fi malarkey we're on, because I've still got the old one. Let me see. Yeah, look, it's on the old one. I want to see if the new one works better. It don't seem to lately. This new flipping Virgin Wi-Fi malarkey, and it's been shit. To be fair, it just keeps going off. So let's see how it goes. If it fucks up, then yeah. We will see. So anyway, yeah, so is there anything I have missed or that I need to know or just whatever? I don't know. I mean, I went on to Delete Law's channel and I have downloaded and changed the voice of these two videos. I know Glenn's still around, ain't he? But I've not watched any of his videos. I've just not really been bothering. I saw that a few days ago regarding... Ford's troll and what's his face? I can't remember. I'm staying out of that. I'm not here for the drama. I'm here for shits, giggles and a bit of beer money. As I've said before, it's all fun. So let's watch this idiot then, yeah? I'm trying to keep my eye on the chat as best as I can, by the way. So if I miss anything, I'm really, really sorry. If you want to say anything to me, best thing is don't even do the at me. Just put it in capital letters. And hopefully I'll see it. And if it all crashes and burns down, I will start another stream up in a couple of minutes after. So stick around. If it buffers, which it's just done, I've just seen it do it. Oh my God. I'm really, really sorry. No else I can do anymore. And I love you all still being here. So let's see. And I've literally watched nothing of these, by the way. So I've got no idea what they're about.
Yo, so I really have very limited time. let me say hello to everybody. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on, YouTubees? I'm YouTubing with you right now. So listen, you know,
do you think he wants to know? I mean, I could tell him what's going on in the land of YouTube. I could talk about all my woes. I could, you know, be all like, oh, woe is me, and it's all gone tits up. And I've just basically had £50 took off me for fucking American taxes, which drives me wappy, which means blah, 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 blah. So I'm very, very annoyed at the moment. But, I mean, is he really interested? He asked the question, but I don't think he cares, which just makes me so upset.
A couple things real quick.
Oh shit, yeah. You just not rebel at heart. You there? We're all there. Yeah, because I've got older kids and all. And we're all there. And I was yeah. So I looked on his channel and downloaded this video, and just straight away it's like, oh my god, look at this lame ass fucking jacket he's got on. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Who did he steal this jacket off? What the fuck? And it's just. It's kind of sad. Remember that episode of Friends where Joey pretends that he's got a Ferrari and he wears all that Ferrari kit, like a Ferrari cap and a Ferrari jacket and all this, that and the other. That's basically what Chinny's doing, isn't it? Yeah, man. Yeah, got a Ferrari jacket. I know the older we get, yeah, that we should, you know, we're not so bothered about what we look like and what we wear and stuff like that. You know, we dress how we want and we want to be comfortable, but all this, that and the other. We're not... Me, anyway, I'm not a dedicated follower of fashion yet. I wear what the fuck I want, when I want, on the day I choose, and that's that. But I would not walk around in a Ferrari jacket. So, Oh my God, Axel, you're right. That's awesome. That's saved. That's what I'm going to have to do. That's wicked. That's what I'm going to have to do. It's not hard to draw a fucking picture, is it? It really does. But then again, I was about to say that, you know, one way of that happening is you go down on a bird or something like that. Well, like he ever does that. But, you know, maybe he's like super flexible and goes down on himself or something. I don't know.
And then I'm going to jump right into that it is a federal offense for police to charge you with a crime if...
Remember that? Can you remember, right? I'm assuming most of you can. When that thing used to go about around about Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, bless him. Anyway, where people used to say that he'd had some of his lower ribs removed so that he could go down on himself. And when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, really? I completely believed it. Now I'm an adult, I'm like, fucking hell, man. You know if you could really do that? Oh God, ain't a bad idea. Well, there you go, that's just me. Shit, sorry.
You solicit a trespass and charge you with a crime if you are engaged in a First Amendment activity.
It's your fault, yeah. It's all of you. I can remember somebody whinging about in my comments about me pausing a lot. It's all of your fault. Hello, Rattius Hatters. Maybe he bought the jacket in the same place in Colombia where he bought the football soccer shirts. Yeah, I bet you're right. Hello, Tanner. Thank you for making it. Self-fellatio, Nimrod. Exactly. That's it.
So... I'm going to get into that, but first, a couple things. Number one, a big, huge thank you to my team of internal DLZ team who have helped me, because we are about to launch on a journey where I'm going to teach constitutional law scholar over the next several months. Studio.
Right, who's the team? What have I missed? Who's the team? And it does make me laugh when he says this. I'm going to teach... Iron Latte, you all right, mate? I'm going to teach constitutional law scholar. I mean, that's not what you say. You would say that you're going to teach constitutional law, you? Just, I bet, I bet you're, yeah, Donington Market, Eastgate Market in Inglemells, Donington Market in Leicestershire, Eastgate Market in Inglemells. You can get that shit all day long, all day long. Hello, Lemon Tart, hope you're all right, mate. Things ain't too bad, Been better, been worse, now it is.
It's amazing. Things have really gone well, but that's because a couple of key people who have helped me to get this accomplished on the internal DLZ team. Thank you so much. I'm going to teach every one of you guys how to be a constitutional law scholar. Today is day one in that because I wrote this thing down.
Hashtag free Charlotte.
But, and I'm going to actually read it because I want to be crystal clear. That way you guys can take this video and you can run it by other people and say, is what this guy says true? Is what he's saying true? Well, let me just tell you something. What I'm about to lay out for you guys, it is a federal crime for police to solicit a trespass against you if you are engaged in a First Amendment right protected activity.
Give over. I'm not even going to let him finish that. What a load of bollocks. So if you're engaged in a, constitutional right covered thingy bob, right? So you could also maybe be, I don't know, literally breaking the law at the same time. I could be filming shit, yeah, because it's my First Amendment right. but breaking into a car at the same time. So therefore I can't get into trouble. Rox is. I fucking love you, Hayla. And Salah, you're bang on as well, by the way. Yeah, so hello, by the way. I think you got it from Baby Gap, I bet. Maybe. Baby Gap. Yeah, anyway, Sally, you said Ferrari owners do not wear Ferrari jackets. And exactly, of course they don't. So, dear. Put me sideways on a unicycle with razor wire. Oh, sorry, Nimrod. Is it really bad? That's wank. If the buffering's really bad, yeah, I'll try and connect it. I'll connect back to my other Wi-Fi, and then you'll have to let me know which one's better, which one's worse.
He was charged with interfering, though, and not trespassing. So, and then the second bit of house cleaning is this. If you guys have not heard of this group, these folks, this entity called Auditors United, you're about to find out about them. You're about to find...
Oh, yeah, that sounds exciting, doesn't it? Auditors United. Do you reckon they're going to do shirts and scarves and stuff? You know, like the football teams and that. You know, I'm a Leicester City fan. Celtic fan as well. I've had Celtic shirts, Leicester shirts. I have the scarves. You've got Man United. Hi, Christo. You've got Man United fans. So is that what Auditors United's going to be? Is it going to be like a football team? If it is, can Assad make you one as well? I'll be a defence. I'm not a bad defender, to be fair.
Find out about Auditors United in a very big way. Auditors United has created a way for you to be able to file litigation against the government. And the very beginning steps of setting up your lawsuit. I would love to be able to take any credit for this, but I can't. I can only be a conduit, a mouthpiece.
No, Welsh News Network. I've not really been paying attention. I've got no idea about anything that's gone on. So clearly I've missed stuff. Oh, tomatoes. It's not. Sorry, I thought that was Welsh News Network. Tomatoes. Hello, tomatoes. Hope you're all right. No, I've not seen that at all. If somebody wants to send it to me and let me know when you've sent it, I'll pause the stream and have a look, and I'll have a look at it. So, email or Discord or Messenger. Stuff's in me About Me page, anyways.
For Auditors United, if you guys, you never heard of them before because they're a covert, quiet, anonymous group that doesn't want to be known. I have the permission to give the name Auditors United. If you've never heard of them before, you're about to find out. Oh
my God, that's so scary, isn't it? I assume that you are all as scared as I am right now. Oh my God, look how much grey hair he's got. I'm so easily distracted. Oh, bless him. Anyway, yeah, so fucking hell, wow. So it's like, oh, Auditors United. Ooh, you haven't heard from them. We're going to hear from them soon. Ooh, ain't it scary? I am so disturbed right now. Exciting stuff. It's a pedo ring. Yeah, it's like the Illuminati. Ooh, covert super secret society. Exactly.
This entity has put together a structure for you to have a step-by-step tutorial in filing your lawsuit. It's incredible what Auditors United has done.
I will do, Tomatoes. Thank you. I will definitely check it after this. Thank you.
Very, very soon, I have to make a couple videos showing the process of what these guys...
Your name, by the way, and I'm always going to tell it you every time because your name's fucking awesome. So back to Jafar, exactly. Chilly is Robin, looking for his Batman, wanting to play Justice League. Yep. Absolutely.
Video that I just posted, I have received, let me turn the car off. I have received just dozens and dozens, and only one person who, that I shared research with, he got it exactly correct in the comment section. But let me read this from...
Right, wait there. I'm going to interrupt him again. Because, it's what I'm here for. It's what I do, innit? So, Chili shared... Oh, I love it. His pause faces are just epic, aren't they? Every time. Right, so Chili has shared research with somebody. So please, everybody, please put in what you consider Chili's research to be. Like, and I don't mean specifically what it is, but I mean what does he do when he researches? Can you remember when he used to say deep dives? He did a deep dive on somebody. My thing is that when he does a deep dive on somebody, he basically goes onto Google, he types the name in there, and then he looks at the first page of the results, and he clicks on whichever one sounds interesting, maybe the second page at the most, but that's pushing it to do the second page. That's what I think his deep dives are. So what's his research like? His threat of Auditors United is even more funny when you read that photo email. Oh, I'm going to have to look at it then, and this is not very long. This is like 20 minutes long, so tomatoes, honestly, I'm definitely going to look at that, definitely, 100%. It looks like he's been dick slapped around the face. I agree, Hayla, and I love you for everything you say.
All y'all out there who say, oh, Chili's dumb, he's a big dunce cap. Okay, I'm a great big dunce cap. You guys can...
We don't say that you're a dunce cap, Chili. We say that you're a dunce, a dickhead, an arse. We don't say that you're a dunce. You are literally the only person on the planet that calls people dunce caps. Because if we were going to say anything similar to that, we'd just call you a fucking dunce, mate. Sort yourself out. The fuck?
Look this up and you tell me if I'm incorrect. Again, shout out to Auditors United.
I fucking forgot piss flap, didn't I? Yes, piss flap as well, Hayla. Thank you for reminding me.
Group of folks that entity that I'm working with that I'm proud to be a part of. These guys are putting together some good stuff for the people. Incredible stuff for the people. Wait till you see what we have coming out. It's incredible.
Ooh, Timo, who else does that? Because I believe you, by the way, but fucking that's just like, it just there. His research, he handed over like a fucker, and I'm happy for it. So, Haley's the one that she types what I'm thinking. It's fucking great. Hi, Laura. Hello, everybody. Anybody that I've not said hi to, hello, and thank you for being here.
Incredible. So, with Charlie...
What was that about?
Sorry about that. Okay, is it like that? Charlie distracted me. Charlie with the bow tie, so cute, so amazing. Charlie, little bear. Okay, so now let me read this to you guys so that I can
Hashtag free Charlotte.
Get this out crystal clear. I really wish I brought something, but I'm just annoyed with the comments. I'm annoyed with people who don't take the time to do the...
Hi, Tad.
So let me just read this. If it's... Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, there you go.
Right, I've never owned a dog like that, but I swear, could I not just see his rib cage? Is he not getting fed enough? I could be wrong. By the way, it was only a glance. I'm not going to rewind it. And I've never had a dog like that before, so just, yeah.
Okay, so let me read this for you guys. Now, if you are a First Amendment auditor or you are someone who's filming police in a parking lot somewhere and the police try to solicit a trespass against you, it's illegal. Let me read exactly what we have written down here to share with you guys. So all of you done...
Oh my God, so if they've written it down, then that's it. We're all fucked. And the police are fucked. Shit, man. I can't believe that none of us ever thought about this. Like, you know, it's been over a year now, isn't it? I can't believe that none of us have thought of this in the last couple of years, yeah? That if these auditors write it down, that they're allowed to do this, then that's it. We're defeated. I need some funeral music. What's the funeral march? Is it dun 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 dun? That's the funeral march, isn't it? Dun 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 dun. Everybody, let's have 2 seconds silence, because we're all doomed. 1, 2, there we go.
Caps, I'm so sorry, Charlie. Sorry, baby. All you dunce caps in the comments, it's illegal for cops to solicit a trespass against you while you're engaged in a first...
Yes, Steve Miller, I expect he is. Hi, by the way.
Needs to solicit a trespass of someone engaged in a federally...
Or does he look high as fuck? Don't his eyes look fucked? He looks buzzing.
To petition the government for redress of grievances. These rights are protected by federal government and police are bound...
No, El Sheni, I love your name, by the way. That's well put out. No, he has one of those auto drive cars, those cars that drive themselves. But it's amazing, yeah, because you know how Tesla's supposed to be doing that. And they've sort of done it, but not very good. Well, his car's like years older than Tesla, but it already does it. So he doesn't have to look at the road because, you know, his car just drives itself. It's amazing. It's chilly though, isn't it? So it's amazing.
By the Constitution to uphold these rights. Police officers are prohibited from using their authority to interfere with or inhibit a person's exercise of
W124 Mercedes. I'm always late as well, my love. Thank you for being here. Don't you worry about it. Hi. Hope you're all right.
their First Amendment rights. This means that police officers cannot use their authority to encourage or solicit someone to commit a trespass against.
Yes, Aaron Gordon. Hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. Just chilling, innit? Oh, shit. That didn't work. There we go.
Engage in a federally protected activity such as peaceful protest or picketing. It's also important to note that police officers have a duty to protect and maintain public safety while also ensuring that individuals' rights are respected. Police officers should not use their authority to silence or discourage free speech or peacefully assembly. And they should not act to interfere with or inhibit these activities.
Oh, sorry, I keep interrupting, but yes, Steve Miller, I'd piss myself laughing at what you just said, and absolutely, I know the shock of it, I know.
Unless there is a clear and immediate threat to public safety. In the event that a police officer is found to have solicited a trespass against someone in a federally protected activity, they may be
Oh, I'm sorry, I need to stop looking at the chat. W124 Mercedes, you're killing me as well. He has the dog dressed like a gay Chippendale fluffer. Oh, I remember when I was a kid, my mum had Chippendale videos. She loved Chippendale. Oh, I love you, like, you're fucking awesome.
to disciplinary action and may also be held liable for
Hi,
any damages
Hi, Robert.
to the trespass. It's also worth noting that the individual who committed the
Hi, Norfolk.
will be held liable for any damages caused by their actions, deprivation of rights or individual of their constitutional rights. Section 1983 of the United States Code is a federal statute that allows individuals to sue for damages when their constitutional rights have been violated by a person.
No, he can afford he's got a Ferrari, Aaron. He's got a Ferrari. He's got a Ferrari jacket on, look, so obviously he's got a Ferrari. By the way, yeah, I'm going to let him finish reading this, and then I'm going to switch my Wi-Fi to the other one. He'll have to let me know which one's better. So at the moment, this is on the newer one that's supposed to be great, but is proving not so good. And then when I put it on the other one, so I'll tell you when I put it on, and I need you to let me know when the buffering's worse, okay?
It would be legal for a police officer, it would be legal for a police officer.
Hey, Tina.
Solicit a trespass when engaging in protected activities. It would not be legal, forgive me guys, it would not be legal for a police officer to solicit a trespass when engaging in protected activities, as this would be a violation of the individual's constitutional rights under the First Amendment, which protects the rights of freedom of speech and assembly. Additionally, the officer would be acting under the color of law and would be in violation of U.S. Code 18, Section 242 and 1983. In total.
I thought he just got to a word then that he didn't know how to say. Right, you know what? So now I'm going to go on to my other Wi-Fi. Oh my God, I hope you're all still there. Shit, sorry. I turned the flipping Wi-Fi off by accident. So there you go, now it's connected to the other one. You are all still there, aren't you? Flipping out, so I'm sorry, I can't even believe I just did that. I was trying to choose the other one and blah, blah. So yeah, the last, however long we've been on for, has been the Virgin one, and now it's on Talk. So let's let it run for 10 minutes, and then let me know which one's better.
So now, that's Constitutional Law Scholar 101 right there. Cops cannot violate your constitutional rights to be press and solicit a trespass against you.
You are not press, though. I can go out and be a cunt with the camera. I can do that. The only reason I don't do that is because I'm not a cunt with the camera. I have not got the gall or the confidence or just whatever to do what these fucking idiots do. But I could do it, but I won't. But anyway, but that doesn't make me a journalist. It doesn't make me press. It doesn't make me... Maybe it does make you media. I mean, if you're a YouTube channel, I suppose you're some sort of media, aren't you? But you know what I mean? Media as we know it as. Journalists as we know them to be. I mean, he has literally gone mad, hasn't he? Saying, I am a professional journalist. He's literally said those words, by the way. Those two words together. Professional journalist. I am a professional journalist. He is a liar. A liar. End of. oh, his face and everything. It's just so. This is why I take breaks from YouTube. I swear to God, that's why I binge watch shit on Netflix and that. Honestly.
I know this to be factual. Now, I'm a little rough around the edges.
Oh my God, I'm so slow with everything. He knows this to be factual, people. He knows this to be factual. It's factual. Everybody, put in your best factual thing about Chilla in the chat. And I mean, literally, so I want you to start I know that Chili is, or I know that Chili did, or I know that Chili was. Put Chili facts in the side chat, please. I'd really appreciate it.
And I'm pretty hardcore. So when I'm in a moment like that at the gas station, when that copper was annoying me, clearly you can see that I'm so bewilderedly mad and upset that this tyrant doesn't know the law. That I'm losing my, I'm literally just going, that's illegal, honey, that's illegal, you know? And people are commenting on the video.
I am going to keep pausing. So, what have we got? Timo says he was a GHB cooker. Axel says, I know that Chili looks like his mouth is vagina with teeth. I completely agree. Have you seen that film, Teeth? That's fucking awesome. Chili fact, oh shit, I know that he loves himself for a fact. Yeah, unlike, you're definitely right. Chili facts that get your account suspended. I know that Chili always finished fourth no matter the competition. Exactly. I factually know Chili. We know this to be factual. These are facts. He's a dwarf stomping his hobbit feet at the big bad tyrant coppers, roaring like a chipmunk on helium. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, scary movie, and there was a good band. It's actually a good film as well, isn't it? It's pretty freaky, actually. It's like fucking, I really like that film. It's yeah. Everybody, if you've not seen it, watch a film called Teeth. It's great. We're not in a 1950s movie called Calling Police Coppers. We still call them coppers over here, but when I hear, we don't normally though. Yeah, I don't know, we sort of do actually. We do that a lot. But when I hear Americans say coppers, when I hear him say it, copper, that's a terrible American accent, by the way. I get that. I'm sorry. I apologise. But when I hear him say it, it's horrible, and that's what it makes. That's what I think of. I think of these really old, like gangster films and shit. These old American gangster films where you got the gangsters and you got the police, and they say, "Yeah, copper, you're not getting me, copper." That kind of thing. It sounds daft. I don't like it. That might not be right off me, but I don't like it. So. A vagina with teeth is a very common dream amongst women. I've never had that dream, Nimrod. Oh, I'm not normal, I'm not. It's not fair. It's not fair, man. Everybody leaves me out. Hi, Cats, thanks for being here. I've been away, my love. Oh, I've been away as well, my love. I'm always away. Don't worry about it. Pale and hail, fat coppers. Capper. No, that didn't work, did it? Let's try again. There we go.
Saying it's not illegal to solicit a trespass. Clearly, it's illegal. And so, you know, okay. This is the reason why. Hang on 1 second.
He's got to take some deep breaths now. Let's get him. Little pinky finger on. Let's let him take a break, because you know how serious it all is with him being a professional journalist. Everybody, there we go. He's done.
So, I clearly read it. So everybody knows it. It's plain as day. It's obvious as, you know.
That sounds awesome, Axel. I have really weird and like sort of almost like extreme dreams like that as well, that are full of loads of random crap. And they feel so real that I wake up absolutely muddled. But thanks for sharing.
Since I'm on here, I might as well go ahead and...
What's going on? What's he doing? What's going on? Oh my God, we've been abandoned by Chilla. Everybody, we've been abandoned. Please, don't get sad. Don't get sad. We'll get through. Oh, thank God for that. He came back. Oh my God. I hope you're all okay.
So here's the other one. It's perfectly legal for you to film in courts. You are allowed to film your court case, and I'm going to give you a bunch of court cases right now that you can...
Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? was alone in a room with a bucket of shit, he would still not be the smartest guy present. That's absolute fact. Absolutely. I hope you're all okay anyway. I'm sorry about that. That was traumatizing. I'm really, really sorry. Yeah, so now he's going to get, I expect a load of you have seen this, to be fair. I'm sorry, but I haven't. I really haven't. And so, yeah, so now this is going to be fun, isn't it? So he's going to prove to us right now why you can film in court. By the way, yeah, in America, as a lot of you know, because you're American, but like, you know, a lot of your court cases are actually these days are filmed and are televised and whatnot, aren't they? And which is fucking great, by the way. And so I'm not even going to disagree. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't be able to do it. Maybe you should be able to do it, but not you should. It should be televised or filmed or whatever. But in England, no way. Never happens at all. In America, at least, it does sometimes happen. In England, no, never happens. You can't even have photographers in court. You get artist impressions, and that is it. That is literally it. I assume you're messing, isn't you, W124 Mercedes? But you know what? You know what W124 Mercedes? You put it in writing, so therefore it's factual. I mean, as far as Chile standards go, it's factual. Yeah.
Look up if you want to film your court case. Here's the legality of you being able to film your court case. Richmond Newspaper Incorporated versus Virginia, 1980.
Sorry, I've got to pause. Right, did you seriously hear that, Cats and W124 Mercedes, or are you just messing about? Because I mean, I just sort of assumed that you were sort of messing about because of me saying, like, let's put everything that we know is factual in the chat. Because I stick to what I said every week. I said it last week. I mean, I say it pretty much every week. I'm here for shits and giggles. Might earn a bit of beer money. Have a laugh with all of you lot, and that's literally it. And, you know, also slag this cunt off and other people. Like Gypsy Auditor last week, and he didn't like it, did he? Which is quite funny. I've got 11,000 subscribers. It was so fucking what, mate? I've got 1,500 subscribers. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I'm retiring. Fucking idiot. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a bit, this is weird. You know what, I'm never speechless, never. My family would love to get me to be speechless. W124 Mercedes, though, I mean, like, what, I don't know, can you, if somebody can anyway, or W124 Mercedes preferably, if you can email me and let me know the gist of that, please, I'd really appreciate it. Isalu666 at outlook.com, or what's the other one? Can't even remember. Isalu82 at gmail.com. I'd really appreciate it. I've seen some of his. I don't know. Everybody else sort of covers him sort of thing, so I just sit and miss. Oh, by the way, yeah. So in my defence, I've not really been around this much because I've got lots of children, as you all know. I've told you before. I had 7 children. So it was my eldest son, it was his 25th birthday on Saturday, and then it was another one of my son's 15th birthday yesterday, and so it's been a busy week and whatnot. 25, man, that's terrible. I'm only 40. And then, like, I've got 3 kids from my ex-husband, and so my third one, Kane, his name is, and he's going to be 20 this year, and even his sister, I mean, I've been talking, we're like, oh, it's just not right. It's not allowed to be 20. He's just a kid. He's not allowed to be 20. 20 makes him sound old. Not old, but an adult. I don't like it. So yeah, my oldest is 25. He's all old and stuff. All grown up. Don't need his mum anymore. It's just terrible. I don't like it. So there we go.
In Richmond Newspaper versus Virginia, the Supreme Court held that the Sixth Amendment right to a public trial applies to criminal trials, and that the press and public have a First Amendment right to access criminal trials.
Oh, 12, such a lemon tart, yeah. You know when your son's only 12, though, it's lovely. They still need you and still lovely and whatnot. Girls grow up too fast. My daughters did. But my son, I don't know, my son sort of did as well, though. 25, it's just crackers to me. 37 and my son is 35, Eric. Oh, hi, by the way, thanks. My 25-year-old son, he's got a girlfriend though at the moment. So my son lives in Leicester, obviously that's where we are, and he's got a girlfriend in London, and she's 34. And I took the piss on her. I was like, oh my god, really? She's like 34. Oh, me and her can be best mates. Oh dear. Yeah, oh, really? 15 going on 18? Lemon tart, you are lucky, I swear to God. I've got a 6-year-old granddaughter, yeah? And she's like 6 years old, going on fucking 25, I swear. Girls are a pain in the arse. I had 5 boys and 2 girls. So I had 1 girl, though, my ex, and then just boy, and then a girl eventually. So it's just weird. Right, yeah. So Tad, what you were saying, they have to have press credentials in order to ask the judge for permission. Yeah, exactly. And they're like, oh, you don't have to have credentials. You don't have to have like a thing saying you are a journalist. No, you don't have to, but it is actually required for certain places, which is completely understandable, isn't it? My youngest of the 4 is 21 and she's the only girl. Oh, Tad, I bet she's more mature than the rest, don't she? My daughter's going to be 23 this year, and she's the most mature out of all of them. She's so grown up. She's got 2 kids of her own though, so you have a 30-year-old son and a 20-year-old daughter. 6 grandkids, 1 living with me. Ah, hi Jenny, by the way, thanks for being here. I have got little kids, and then me and my daughter and my granddaughters, we live together. Hi, Slim. Hope you're all right, mate. Hello, Robert, as well. Hi. Thanks for being here. Anybody that I've not said hi to, I'm really, really sorry. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I need to stop interrupting, don't I? So let's let this idiot talk for a minute and see what it comes to. Because I've got like a whole nother thing after this, so... Oh shit, yeah, everybody as well. So remember, the first like 10-15 minutes whatever with the other Wi-Fi. This is with this the talk one. So which one's been better? Has it been better for buffering the last 10 minutes, or has it been better for buffering before that? What do you think? Let me know. I remember a doc telling me mum, you're arguing with a 4-year-old, you're the adult. I said, tell that to my 4-year-old. She argues back. She's a 4-year-old talking like You're so right, Kaz. Hey, you know when I had my first oldest 2 kids, the midwife that I had was my mum's midwife when my mum had me and my brother. Oh my God, and she just treated me like the kid I was. And she was like, oh, if you don't take them iron tablets, I'm going to stick a needle in your bum and stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. And so she bollocked me for referring to the baby as a kid. And she said, goats have kids. It was fucking, I don't know, it was funny.
Globe newspaper versus Superior Court, 1982.
Listen to Epiphanies. Which one of you didn't smash my like button? I can't believe it. I'm hurt. You've devastated me. Thank you, Epiphanies. Hi, by the way. Thank you for being... No, you can just, you can do all this, that, and the other stuff with them, and then just hand them back to the parents. It's fucking great. And especially, it's like vengeance, isn't it? You little fuckers for me. I'm going to do this and then give your kids back to you. It's fucking awesome. I love being Nanny. It's great.
In Globe newspaper versus Superior Court, the court held that the First Amendment guarantees the press and public access to the pretrial proceedings of criminal cases. Press Enterprise Company versus Superior Court, 1984. In Press Enterprises versus Superior Court, 1984, the court held that the First Amendment guarantees the press and public a right to access to preliminary hearings in a criminal case. Brazenberg versus Hayes, 1972. The Supreme Court held that the First Amendment does not give journalists a right to refuse to testify before a grand jury regarding criminal conduct they observed while gathering news. These cases indicate that the First Amendment does give rights to access to the press and public in criminal proceedings and information, but it does not apply to crime scenes. So, I mean, if you want, you can go into great detail of the case of Richmond newspaper versus Virginia, where the Supreme Court ruled that the Sixth Amendment right to a public trial applies to the press and to the public. The case arose around the court in Richmond, Virginia, ordered the courtroom closed during the trial of 2 individuals charged with murder and prohibited the press from publishing any information about the trial.
So what is he not understanding? I mean, it just, that's, that doesn't mean that anybody and everybody can just walk into wherever and just do this. I swear, it just, its eyes remind me of somebody that's buzzing off weed, which again, I've said this before, I'm not bothered about people smoking weed. I smoke it sometimes, but you know what I don't do? I don't fucking drive when I'm smoking it. I don't know. He's a fucking idiot, innit? His eyes do look weird, don't they? That's what I'm saying. I've got, by the way, yeah, you know when I'm tired, one of my eyes turns. I have a turn in my eye, and I mean I hate it, but it happens. It's something that I can acknowledge and can admit, and normally that's how it is. I mean, you do have people that have always got it, but therefore they've always got it. But you have people like me that get it when one of my eyes turns. Maybe, just, yeah, that's how his eyes look. I don't drive at all. Nimrod, yeah, and my husband can tell you this. He knows it. He's learned over the last umpteen years that we've been together. I was not born and made to drive. I was made to be driven. So, yes, get in there. Chauffeur and stuff, except I sit in the front passenger seat. But, you know, it's good as. His silence bothers me. Oh,
Company Richmond Newspaper Incorporated challenged the closure, arguing that it violated the First and Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution. The Supreme Court agreed with Richmond Newspaper Incorporated and held that the closure of the trial was unconstitutional. The court found that the Sixth Amendment guarantees the accused the right to a public trial, and that this right applies not only to the accused.
Oh, I've got that saved to my watch list, W124. So if you want, we can look at that after. Probably should do that. I was driven at least 7 times, Eric. You're right. Maybe another 50 times over that, but yeah, you're right.
But also to the press and to the public. The court also recognized that the First Amendment guarantees the press and the public the right to attend and report on criminal trials, as well as the right to receive information about criminal trials. The court held that the closure of a criminal trial to the public is only permissible if it's essential to preserve higher value and is narrowly tailored to service that interest. In this case, the court...
His eyes do look green, don't they, Matt? But, with me, right, I've got blue eyes, and when I was younger, I used to smoke weed a lot. When you're buzzing, your pupils go quite small, which means the colour of your eye is more, more attenuated. I can't even talk properly, you know what I mean? But it stands out more. And so, yeah, I mean, that's another reason why I think he looks buzzing right now. His pupils look little, his eyes look really green, which is lovely. It's dead pretty. Not on him, by the way, nothing's pretty on him, but on somebody who was an alright person, you know what I mean? Like little me, my eyes would look dead blue. That kind of thing. So, yeah, you probably are. I just don't know.
Found that the trial court did not provide any evidence to support its decision to close the trial, and therefore the closure was not narrowly tailored and therefore unconstitutional. This decision reaffirmed the principle that a public trial is a fundamental right which is essential to the functioning...
Thank you, Tina. Yeah, exaggerated. I'm not even bad at talking, right? I'm genuinely not. I know I make myself, I sound so thick when I'm live streaming, I know I do, but it's just, I can't think of the most simple words, and so it's very annoying. But I'm not as thick as I sound, I promise.
of an open and democratic society. In the case of Richmond Newspaper versus Virginia, the Supreme Court ruled that the Sixth Amendment right to a public trial applies to the press and to the public. The case of Globe Newspaper versus Superior Court...
Hey, Anacito. Thanks for being here, mate.
...ordered the press to turn over their unaired footage of an altercation between police and a group of teenagers. Globe Newspaper versus Superior Court. When the Superior Court of Massachusetts ordered the press...
I'm going to have to do that. We're going to have to watch the... we're going to have to watch the Irish Demon video. We're going to have to, because that's bothering me now. So... Just, it's got to be done, innit? I need to know what's going on. Where's my watch later? Oh, there it is. Happy days. No, it's not working. Why is it not working? Oh my God. For fuck's sake. So I got to turn the phone the right way around for a second. There it is. Perfect. Right.
Welcome to the show, Lunch News Network. How are you doing, buddy?
No, wait.
Pretty good.
Right. Wait, sorry. I've gone it to the loo. So you're just going to have to just talk amongst yourselves a couple of minutes. Sorry. Right. Let's see.
Irish, how are you? I'm getting there, my friend, getting there. So tell me, what's the background on all this stuff? Because I am still very old background. What's going on here?
The accident happened on the 30th of last month. From what we...
Yeah, thank you, Katz. I realise that now. I didn't realise I'd not watched this yet. I'd saved it to my watch later, and basically this is my later, so thank you.
I can understand the first, Chili had inserted himself into this because the accident happened to happen where one of his mods lives.
Okay.
And she created a bridge between the family and Chili.
Okay.
And ever since, he has been making the most outrageous claims about what actually happened, about the officer involved, about a witness who was in the police cruiser with him. The officer family has had to go into hiding. The witnesses have had to go into hiding.
That's fucking awful, isn't it? I knew that he was making loads of flipping claims about the copper, and then about that. And then he had some girl in the car with him, and then there was all these things about, we know it's not you, come and talk to us, and the whole thing's fucking disgusting, it really is. But it's chilly though, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, none of us should be shot because it is literally just chiller. That's what kind of disgusting fucking person he is. So, yeah.
Because Chili's encouraging people to harass the witnesses.
On his live streams, is it?
Yeah. So that they will not talk to the police, they'll only talk to him.
Fucking hell,
is
ridiculous.
That the witnesses will only talk to him, or...?
Yeah. He's trying to get the witnesses to only to talk to Chili.
So he just wants to kind of lead the whole thing, it seems.
Yes.
Rather than leaving the professionals do their investigation, I guess.
Oh, he's already said the investigation is corrupt. He said that within the first...
Oh, is there a rally going on right now then, Anacito? And Chili's not there? That wouldn't be a surprise. That's how he was with Tina, weren't it? He was like, oh, let's organise a rally and whatnot. And when he like 2.5 hours late for it and didn't bring anybody. Fucking useless.
4 hours of him knowing about the investigation?
With absolutely no information about that. Like, he couldn't possibly have any information that anybody else doesn't have, really.
No, none at all.
And I assume, I'm going to have a wild guess here, and correct me if I'm wrong, has he made the claim or a claim to the effect of something like, I have people on the inside that know this and know that, and they're telling me, but I can't say their names and that kind of thing?
Oh, he'd said that anyway, hadn't it? He'd said that last week. So I completely believe that he says that.
That's his usual. Yes. The mom and the other aunt had appeared on Welch's program and talked with Tina Slay and disavowed Chili. This was the next day. So did they had already disavowed him and then spoke to you guys, or the other way around?
They claimed to have no knowledge of him. Then they came up on our live, disavowed all knowledge of Chili, said they thought he was a crook, and then the next day went on his show and revealed that they'd been working with him for some time.
Right, okay. So what do you think the idea there was? What was their kind of...
They wanted to... We were about to review all of Chili's coverage of the family, the incident, the whole lot. If we'd have got about 10 minutes further into it than we did, we'd have started to discover some disturbing things. He'd been live earlier that day about the links between Chile and the family.
Right.
But the family requested we stop, so we stopped. We never reviewed that stuff until
That is why us lot are different, because we would do that. He wouldn't.
we put out this interview and we went, hang on a second, what the hell's going on here?
Okay. So this interview was so this was definitely filmed. Oh, so this was actually live, of course. So it was the day after you guys had already spoken to them.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. And then we have Tina Slay said, I did during Live with Welch. Unfortunately, the family has been working with him since January 1st.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen my show.
Yeah, Tina said that last week, didn't she, when she was in here, in this chat. She said that that they'd already been fucking basically working with him and whatnot. It's fucking... It was really, really sad. It's really, really sad. By the way, Welsh News Network, if you're still here, thank you for all of this. I've not watched it yet. I'm listening to it now, but you're fucking awesome. You really are.
But what we have is a panel, and so it's usually around 4.
Okay.
They asked to come up. We reached out to Tina to ask her to come up, and I kicked the panel all into the backstage, and it was literally just Tina and the family talking.
Right.
No one interfered. Tina explained her relationship with Chile. The family talked about what was going on with them. That was it.
It seems that it is a bit questionable for sure. Now, like, of course, bearing in mind that I suppose people don't necessarily think straight when, you know, they've had a loss like that, especially a child in the family. And so I can kind of, you know, you can kind of look at things a bit more.
Thank you, Welsh News Network. But I really appreciate the work that you've put into this. And I feel bad now that I didn't. I feel bad now that I was... No, you know what? I shouldn't. It's son's birthdays and all this, that and the other, so I shouldn't feel bad, but I do. I feel bad that I've not been aware of all this. I'm so sorry. Okay, how are you doing? I hope you're all right, mate, and thank you for popping in. It's lovely to see you.
Somebody asked me to ask you, because of course I caught a little piece of the live panel you were on last night. So sorry, I can't remember whose channel that was on. Fraud of the Reaper's channel, yeah, of course. So there was some stuff came up about the FBI. What was the story there? Because I was kind of, I don't know if you saw my comments in the side chat, but I was really confused by what was actually going on there and the whole thing with the children and stuff like that.
We got contacted by one of our listeners who happens to be involved in healthcare in the US with a big concern about one of the people she was responsible for, a child.
Okay.
We then spent about 6 hours...
Sorry, thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
...was helping them, guide them through the HIPAA thing by calling in various researchers to come and talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
They then went to the FBI to report what they'd found.
Okay. And
there was an issue with HIPAA because the parents of the child had said they did not want the police involved.
Yes.
Which puts it on a grey area on whether you're legally allowed to or not to.
Yes. Yeah, no, I mean, that is definitely understandable. And so obviously I won't put words in your mouth and I won't ask you to say anything that you feel you're not allowed to or should say. So is there a link in your view or from what we can extrapolate from the whole thing that there's something to do with Chile asking children to appear for some kind of a rally or something like that?
Yes, more of that came out later because later on that evening as I was about to sign off, I actually got contacted by 3 other people who were not watchers of the show but were parents, had found out that their children were planning to go meet up with Chile.
Oh my God.
And had put in a search for Lainey and stuff and had found our show and the details through that and just reached out. They showed me some screenshots.
Oh my God, he has no boundaries, does he? Sorry, I know I'm jumping the gun a bit, but I'm just getting what was said earlier. I mean, oh, yeah, let's just cut. Sorry.
Which I then told them they really needed to go to the FBI with this.
And so this apparently happened on a live stream, is that
right?
My God.
Where... Michael Bowman, thank you for the $5. Hope you are well, my friend. Love you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. And I hope you are well. I really mean it. I really do. And I love that you pop in here sometimes. I really do. And thank you, Axel. I'm going to pop down to the bar for a Guinness. Here's something you can get. Oh, cheers. Have a pint of Guinness for me, please, mate. I really would appreciate it. Thank you, both of you. Thank you.
No. Oh, okay. So he didn't ask kids to go on a live stream, no?
He has been telling kids to go reach out to other kids on.
Did anything come of this whole thing about asking kids? When is this rally supposed to take place?
Tomorrow.
Oops, sorry.
It was supposed to be this weekend, but they bumped it to tomorrow.
Right. To kind of get it over and done with, I would imagine. And is this rally in relation to Lainey or?
Yes.
Right. There's a lot of strange stuff going on here.
I also, because of the information I'd received, the screenshots, I made contact with the FBI to make sure that these screenshots had been given over to them.
Yeah.
That's the point where I got told, thank you for your information, this is an active investigation, we can't comment further. I told them what I was planning to do. They said, please wait until you get an email from us with a list of things we would rather you didn't mention.
Okay. And did some such email come through? Obviously, ask you to...
Yes, and I...
Exactly, Robert. It's just fucking... It's not appropriate, is it? And especially at a time like this, and especially an adult talking to children online and stuff like that is very inappropriate. Now, don't get me wrong. I will never, unless things came up showing otherwise. But as it stands at the moment... the terrible things that I think about Chiller, and I fucking can't stand him. You all know that I can't stand him. But I do not think for a second that he's, you know, a nonce or anything like that. I don't think that. But I do absolutely believe he has no idea about boundaries and what's appropriate and what's not. I don't mean in a sexual way, because personally I think the only thing that turns Chili on sexually is himself. But in this kind of situation, it just, at the end of the day, we spoke about this last week as well. It's just, somebody died, a beautiful young girl died. It was a tragic accident, but the person that happened to be in the car was an off-duty police officer, and that's it. And he just dived on it. And to him, it was just dollar signs, wasn't it? I mean, you could pretty much practically see to fucking dollar signs. It was just ching, 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 ching. And it's like, oh my God, yeah, give me money and I'll give half of it to them. And so that, I mean, fucking hell, man. Was it the last week or the week before? But when I did a stream addressing this initially, I put the GoFundMe link in my description. You know what I mean? Like, dear. He does want to be a cult leader. He is a cult leader, Arbor. I as far as I'm concerned, he is a cult leader. I mean, you think about that Heaven's Gate cult, yeah? I can't remember the exact numbers, but Chili is a cult leader. That's exactly what he is. Yeah, Jim Jones. Jim Jones had quite a lot. I mean, Jim Jones had a lot more than Heaven's Gate. But you know what I mean? Fucking, that's what... Chili's mods, for example, that is what they are. They are cultists. They're cult followers. If they see or hear something bad about Chiller, they believe whatever roundabout, twisted way that he tries to explain it, and it's fucking just shocking. Did the same in the beginning. We had that, yeah. Oh, Dairy Mill, Helter Skelter too. You know what? Talking of Helter Skelter, on a lighter note, again, anybody that's been following me for a while or whatever, I was a raver. And one of the raves, the main raves that I used to go to every month in England was called Helter Skelter. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, oh, dearie me. Ellen, hello. Oh, I've not seen you for ages. Are you okay? Thank you for not nipping in. So yeah, bloody hell. This is just terrible, isn't it? It's awful.
It was a pain for me because it ended up being in the middle of when I was doing a live that the email finally came through with what I couldn't say. So then we went live and warned people about what was going on.
Right. I get you. So they're saying to you that there is an open investigation into Chile, or at least that's what it seems anyway.
Yes, that's what they've said, that there's an open investigation. That's it, no more comment.
Okay. Dear Costello says, so someone involved in childcare asked you to help her with HIPAA. I don't know what any of that is, but...
healthcare, not childcare. It's not specific to children.
Yes, I finally got a fucking fellow raver in my side chat. Yes, Matt. Exactly. Slip Matt and DJ Vibes and fucking... And then there was the drum and bass bit as well. So you had the fucking, the sanctuary. That was one room. And what was it called? What was it? Roll, I can't remember now. Was it roll? I can't even fucking remember. I can't remember. I'm so glad. I've been at this for fucking years, mate. And you're the first person that I know that was there. Where are you from? You need to tell me now. I need to know where you're from. Greenfields. Welsh News Network. I've heard of Creamfields. I've never heard of Greenfields. Is that why Creamfields are called Greenfields? Hey, Welsh News Network, right? Anyway, with you being Welsh and whatnot, you know, when I was 14, so where I lived, it was all like factory terraced houses kind of thing. And then every now and then you'd get a shop house. And there was some New Age travellers there. And so they used to do like illegal raves. And so we all got in the back of they had loads of vans and transit truck things and whatnot. It all up and whatnot. Oh my God, we were off our faces off ketamine. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Anyhow, and then we got escorted out of Wales back over the border to England by the police. And then, and so then we just set up in some forest. It was welcome because the police came, but they didn't arrest any of us. They didn't care about the drugs that we had. They just didn't want the asshole, so they just escorted us over the border. It was quite funny. Oh yeah, Creamfields, Washington. Yeah, I went there once as well. Creamfields was wicked. So Bedford, I don't know. Did you used to go to Helter Skelter then, Matt? Because you are honestly, right? You are literally the only person that I've ever spoke to that actually knows what I'm talking about. Love it. Good man.
Oh, okay. Just so happens that it happened to be a child. Is that
Yes.
okay? Okay, that makes sense. So they're saying to you that there is an open investigation into Chile, or at least that's what it seems anyway.
Yes, that's what they've said. That there's an open investigation. That's it. No more comment.
Okay, okay. Dear Costello.
Yeah, it's because you're a Yank though, Axel.
So
Gotta say
someone
it.
involved in childcare asked you to help her with HIPAA. I don't know what any of that is, but
Healthcare, not childcare. Specific to children.
Oh, okay. Just so happens that it happened to be a child. Is that
Yes.
okay? Okay, that makes sense. And there was another one came through. Oh, okay.
Maybe
Sorry, that was
because
just
for
a
their
question.
time zone, they had their offices were shut and there was no one they could ask, and they were going out of their mind
Over this
over
one
what
particular
they should.
child.
Yeah.
And was it a case that child had already been missing, or had kind of given
No,
indication that they were?
the parents had managed to intervene.
Oh, okay, okay. Is that one of the kids where they found information on the phone with respect to Chile?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And I suppose the other question is just to get clarity from you, because I know a few people are asking about the offer of 40,000 for the GoFundMe and your decision not to do that. What was the situation there? Because again, this is all very new to me. So
I'd made up my mind that I was going to. I hadn't announced it, and then we found this interview came out, and I went, "Oh hell!"
Oh, I've got to interrupt. Sorry, because I've got good things going on in the chat. That's wicked. How much did that taxi cost you? I don't even know. Sorry, right? I don't even know where Bedford is from Milton Keynes. We used to either. Right, so a couple of years we got in a mate's car who was on it as well. It's not the safest thing, obviously. One time I had an older brother the next morning. 1 month, sorry, we took a coach, and the coach, oh my God, that was just horrible. But fucking yeah. So Matt, I don't know how old you are, but yeah, I'm getting it now. You were a raver. Did you ever go to Die Hard or hear a Die Hard in Leicester? Let me know about that. I do like the song Rave On. Yeah, Axel, yeah, I could play you rave music, but I get copyright struck all the fucking time. Do you know what, though? You know what, yeah? I'm going to do it. Let's get this shit out of the way and whatnot, and we'll play some rave music. And then, when I get the copyright strike, I'm like, I sort of get copyright struck back and remove it. So I'll remove it out of my stream, because I ain't making a fucking money anyway, am I? By the way, yeah, that's what I was going to whinge about. Right? So, £108 this past month, yeah, £108. Now that's after the 30% that YouTube takes off it, which is absolutely fine. I've got no issues with that. I thought, happy days. That pays them things that I was on about to you. You know, the Epidemic Sounds, the Canva, the fucking Power Director and all that and the other. You know, the things that I'm trying to pay to make my channel better, a little bit of beer money. No. Then it all of a sudden decided to take £50 for tax money to America. So I didn't get paid shit because it reached the £60 threshold that it has to reach for me, anything basically, it was £58 I got left with because America took £60 off me. So yeah. So that's what the, you know, I said, let's catch up and whinge in my title. That's the whinge bit. I'm so angry. I'm so annoyed because 20 of it was supposed to go to the new Wi-Fi. And then there's like £10 here and £10 there and £10 the other for these subscriptions I have to make my channel better. I'm fucked over and I'm skint. I'm not happy. But there we go.
I've been talking with various panel members about it. And a few of them were also going to make
It's all America's fault, Eric.
donations, and they decided, no, we can't. The links with him are...
I whinged to my husband today, via text message, and when I was done, I said, right, so I'm done whinging now, and he went, jolly good, and he went, but, you know, just so you know, it was a really good whinge. So, yeah, he was proud of me.
Been all sorts of things with the GoFundMe. One person made a $5 donation to the GoFundMe. Chili doesn't like them, so Chili refunded it through his Cash App.
Right. And so...
Right, wait there. I wasn't listening properly then, sorry.
Refunded it through his Cash App.
Right. And so if that's the case, who's the GoFundMe set up by? Is it set up by Chili?
We're not sure. We think it's set up by one of the ants.
Does anybody have a link to it? And I'll see if I can figure that out.
It's set up by...
I'm pretty sure I can't go there anyway, Rebel. For starters, I ain't got a passport. Seconds, I ain't got the money. Thirdly, I don't know, they might say, no, you've been too naughty, you're not allowed.
Jessica, one of the ants, the one who was first talking. And the beneficiary is Opal. But it also says it's for the funeral costs, which the state have paid.
The state have already paid it. Would there be any kind of auxiliary costs, you know, with respect to the funeral, like maybe flying family in or something? Maybe that might be what. Just trying to kind of play devil's advocate here on it, you know.
I have no idea.
I think this message is for you. This is from Andrew D. Says, hey, good looking. That's gotta be for you. Definitely. No, I'm thinking it's for you.
Sweet swoo, Welsh News Network. I can't whistle, so I'm not Team Skeptic. Can't whistle, so I have to say sweet swoo.
So anyway, the Dark Nook reckons that the ant is being corrupted. I wouldn't be able to comment on that because
All right, let's try the other one. I'm going back to the other internet. I fucking did it again. Did you see that? I fucking turned the Wi-Fi off again. But yeah, I've turned it back to the other one. So let me know. So now I'm back on the Virgin. So let me know. And I was on the Talk. So if this one's better, happy days.
I just don't know enough about it right now. Would you have any comment on that, or?
I'm not sure whether the ant's corrupted Chili or whether Chili's corrupted the ant.
Right. There's definitely something. I mean, just based on Chili's propensity for the way he acts, I would be kind of thinking that, you know.
Not at all, Welsh News Network. You fucking gorgeous.
He's got a bit of a grift going here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we've had, Tina's had emails from the family.
Right.
Basically insulting us quite a lot, which, okay, fine, they're grieving, they may not agree with us, that's fine, don't care. But the overwhelming thing they're interested in is we're damaging their ability to...
Yes. Wait there, Slim. Give me a second. Right. Everybody, I've got to turn my phone the right way around for a second. Sorry. Because I will absolutely do that. Sorry, Slim. Just give me a minute. Sorry, Slim. Just give me a minute. Right, you shut up, you silly cat. There we go. That's me talking to myself, by the way. Move your fat head out of the way, woman. Yay, add moderator. Is there anybody else? Right, yeah. I like everybody being moderators, to be fair. So Marie. There you go, a moderator happy. Woohoo! There we go. Happy days. There you go, Slim, done it. No, that's the wrong one, you muppet. My light, fucking hell, sorry. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot.
We're damaging their ability to make money.
Right. And
Reasons.
like, are we really accepting for one moment that Chili pays tax on Super Chats? Let's be real here.
Not really, but at least he's honest about that. He tells that up front.
Well, yeah, that's
That's
very fair.
fine. You know what you're getting.
Bloody hell, right, wait there, I've got back. You know what, anyways, so I get it now. See, look, my horrible God, man, I hate hearing myself talk, I really do. There you go, you can be a mod as well. So, that was pretty fucking interesting, wasn't it? It's just so disgusting. It really, really is. And I'm assuming anyway, yeah. So this video that we were watching before, which is the second from the left, the 22:39 one, that's what we were watching before. And then there's that one, the 1 hour 27 minutes 17 seconds one. But there's that one that I am downloading, changed the voice to as well. Because, like I said, I've not watched anything. I have no idea about what's going on. I've not been on Discord. I've not been on Facebook. I've not been around at all. So, I don't know whether I might watch some of this.
Massachusetts ordered the press.
Watch the rest of this, I mean. And then maybe listen to some music. And then maybe, go to bed, because I've got the school run in the morning, so we'll see.
To turn over their unaired footage of an altercation between police and a group of teenagers, which they had filmed while covering the event. The Press Globe newspaper company argued that the order violated the First and 14th Amendments of the Constitution. The Supreme Court of the United States agreed with Globe newspaper and held that the order to turn over the footage was unconstitutional. The court found that the First Amendment guarantees
All of y'all should subscribe and watch Slim Living Cyborg, because it's fucking awesome. So you should all do it.
the press the right to gather and report news, and that this right extends to the use of cameras to film events in public places. Listen to what this is saying here. The court also held that the 14th Amendment guarantees this right cannot be abridged by state action unless the state can demonstrate a compelling interest in doing so, and the order is narrowly tailored to service that interest. All this time, you couldn't bring your camera in the courtroom. Here's the actual legal precedent for you to be able to film in the courtroom. Here's the actual legal precedent. You can hold the court accountable using these particular cases that I'm telling you now. In this
Chalky's in a van. That's a very interesting and lovely name, by the way. Hi, thank you for being here. I don't recognise your names. I don't think we've met before, but hi. I'm Isa. Hey, you okay? Thanks for being here.
case, the court found that the Superior Court did not provide any evidence to support its decision to order the press to turn the footage over to the court, and that the order was not narrowly tailored to service a compelling
Oh, bollocks. Hi, Mike. Hey, you okay?
constitutional. The press had the right to protect their unaired footage under the first
And hello.
room you want. So the court case you want to cite is going to be the case of Globe newspaper versus Superior Court. And the other case you want to cite, if you want to film in the courtroom, is Richmond Newspaper Incorporated versus Virginia. So in both of those cases...
Oh my God, it's so boring and so wrong. It's just... Ugh. No, I'm just not listening to it anymore. Try this one.
Okie dokie. Let me make sure the sound is okay, everybody.
If you're talking, it's never okay.
We got some more information here. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but I'm just gonna hit up Opal real quick.
Yes, Axel's right, by the way. That is not how you spell diarrhea at all. Diarrhea is actually quite difficult to spell.
Of police scam, and I'm sure that you guys all saw. Let me open this up real quick, and I want to show you guys something that that's super important here. And I'm gonna actually share this. I want to share this with you, and I'm gonna show you a few different screens so that you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Now, if you guys take a look at this, it says right here, the Chuck Zirkle scam, and Chuck Zirkle is the sheriff there.
I swear to God, Hayla, yeah. Stop fucking typing out of my brain. The fuck? I'm starting to worry. But yes, it is very much easier to spell the shits. My daughter literally had to message me this morning because she was at work and she went, Mum, I don't know whether Ava looked last night around midnight because she had the shits. None of us ever say diarrhea, especially by text.
In Cobble County, Kentucky. And so now, Chuck Zirkle, I'm about to show you guys a video. And let me see if I can get Jesse or Opal in the room.
Let's get on with it now. What the fuck?
Because
I keep pressing pause. I didn't mean to.
Overwhelm them because so many cops are killing so many people, but they're just having the cops investigate the cops. Let's keep going. Let's look at another one.
Did he literally just say so many cops? There you go.
How it matters, the department struggled to meet its goals. Pledged to investigate in 1 year internal emails that the Justice Department employees were worried would overwhelm them because so many cops are killing so many people.
Oh my days. Shut the fuck up. Right. By the way, yeah, the audio is that bad, but that's not my end. That's his end. But you remember, everybody, yeah, he is a professional journalist, a professional YouTuber. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah, I am obviously a super duper professional commentary channel. I mean, I know that you all realise that. You don't even need to watch a minute of me to realise that. I'm obviously a very serious super duper commentary channel. But I'm not trying to fucking never mind. He's a fucking idiot now. A fucking idiot. And his fucking tech is worse than mine.
Cops, let's keep going. Let's look at another one. Let's look at another example of cops investigating cops where you and I are not going to get justice. We are simply not going to get justice because you have cops investigating cops. And how quickly are these coppers ready to simply hand the investigation over to the state police or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations or BCI? That's oh, sorry about that. That's fine. I'll just share it another way. But take a look at this Gerald.
Did you fuck up, Cholito? Did your internet fuck you over? Did it fuck you in? Never mind.
This Georgia Bureau of Investigations, they have cops investigating cops, and can you imagine it? It's not working out. It is not working out at all. It's going really, really terrible. It's going horrifically bad.
Oh my God.
There's the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, officer-involved shootings followed by multiple agency operations at Site Future Atlanta Public Safety. We're releasing a photo of a handgun in this case where the cops are investigating the cops. And so, and this is just a microcosm of it. We have cops investigating cops all over this country, and then can you even imagine it? The cops are not guilty. Cops who are part of the Fraternal Order of Police investigate other cops, and then they find out that the cops who murdered somebody, they didn't do anything wrong, and then they got the super cops. How quickly are cops who murder somebody willing to hand off the investigation? How fast does that happen? Like, in how many moments does it take before one copper is ready?
69 in the chat, put a 69 in the chat if you think that Chili literally jizzed in his fucking pants when he heard about this tragic incident happening with this little girl and whatnot. Thank you. Hi, Logan, by the way, thanks for being here. He got so excited because, what was his last big somebody died griff? It was James, is it James Sheets? Christy fucking what's-her-face's bloke. Ex bloke, yeah? That was his last fucking thing. Oh, and as soon as this happened, I guarantee that his dick got solid and he jizzed all over himself. Dirty fucking bastard. Anything to make fucking money, what a cunt.
To another copper so that they can do the investigation. Well, let's just take a listen here real quick. And this is on the James Sheets murder. But just look how fast Matt Haas is ready to hand off this investigation to BCI, and how quickly BCI hit all the body cam footage, hit all the evidence. We couldn't see it because it's an ongoing investigation, but then they don't release any of the body cam footage. Just listen to how quickly this...
Oh my God, it's even got James Sheets' name in that one. What's that? Warning, dead body documenting James Sheets' injuries. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is he really going through this shit again? Is that because he wasn't making... I mean, by the way, yeah, I can't remember exactly what, but I know that that video that we had on a few minutes ago and this are from the last few days. I know that. I can't remember specifics, as in, like, specifically what day, but I know these are from the last few days. So he's jumping on the James Sheets thing again. I need to nip to the loo for a wee. So, well, I'm sorry, his fucking audio is awful. It's not actually me for a change, which is great, but it's him, so, yeah.
Piggy right here is ready to hand. Now, this is the head cop here with his hands in his collar there, looking like an authoritarian. But look how quick Matt Haas does this. What can I get for you? You keep going away. Okay. Honestly, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to handle this investigation part. No, that's okay. That's fine. That's what we're doing. There's too much, he says. I'm not going to be able to handle this investigation. Keep going away. Okay. Honestly, unfortunately, TCI is going to have to handle this investigation. We keep hearing this all the time. Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, Georgia Bureau of Investigations. We got to have somebody else cover this investigation because we can't do it. Our coppers are the one who murdered. So we're going to have another agency come in.
What the fuck is going on? His audio didn't used to sound like this, did it? It's just since he's decided to incorporate this pathetic fucking, was it 2001 microphone or something? Is that what it is? I think that might be it. That Guinness went straight through. Hey, Axel, you know what I found out though recently? That a pint of Guinness is about 200 calories. So now, it's part of my medication as well. Not Guinness, by the way, but my weight gain sort of thing. So now I'm blaming it on Guinness and my medication. So it's happy days. I hope you enjoyed it.
And you know what? They're going to be fair and impartial, even though we're all on the same side and we're all part of the fraternal order of police. We're part of the same.
Righteous, ghoul, exactly. That's what I used to spend a lot of time on Twitter, fucking arguing and destroying anti-vaxxers, basically. And that's how they were. They were ghouls. As soon as anybody died, like, you know, a fucking casual five-a-side footballer collapsed and died, that kind of thing. And what it is because he had a undiagnosed heart condition, that kind of thing. Oh, no, it's because he got vaccinated and just, you know what I mean, anyway. And that's what that's what they were. They were ghouls, and that's exactly what Chile is. That's exactly what Chile is.
Brotherhood, we're going to bring in another agency from just a couple miles down the road, and I promise you're going to get a fair shake. I swear, we're all honest.
On what? You don't believe in fucking God, you stupid cunt? He's just done that shit. What the fuck? He doesn't believe in God. Oh.
Good none at this copper facility. We're all good guys. So now let's see how quickly. Now this is the Rave video. I'm going to show you guys something, and you're going to see super fast what a scumbag pig this cop Zirkle, Sheriff Zirkle is right there in Huntington, West Virginia.
I kind of wish that I'd watched this first, yeah, because I didn't. I just downloaded it and then I put it through the voice changer thing. And I can't understand a word he's fucking saying. Can you not understand him? Because, I mean, I can put something else on. If you want me to put something else on, let me know. But I'm going to let this play for a minute. But if you want me to put something else... Absolutely, Alcina, exactly. You're completely right. But unfortunately, just people are allowed to do that these days, aren't they? So, disgusting but true. As in, disgusting but true that they're allowed to preach bullshit. On the plus side, yeah, he may have over 50,000 subscribers, but how many people does he have actually listening? Less than 1,000, so...
We're not investigating this. This is a bad time for all of us. And you're sheriff. You're a bad time for your sheriff's office. You don't say you pay for killing my baby, my 13-year-old baby. Do you understand if you would have been driving 35 miles an hour, she'd stupid. This is a bad time for all of us.
Shut up, Logan. Dirty bastard.
And you're sheriff. You're a bad time for your sheriff's office. You don't say you pay for killing my baby, my 13-year-old.
I literally have no idea what's happening. I'm sorry, Ava. I've got the proper version of it. Should I put that on? Because maybe I should, but I don't know. This is ridiculous, man. Wait there. Wait there. Let's see. No, go away. Go away, go away. Go away. Fuck off.
Okie dokie. Let me make sure the sound.
Nope.
Did they do that for Jeff Racer? Did they do? God bless you, sir. But they'll be, and they sit around and they go. Hey,
my
make
God,
sure if you invest.
Its audio is so bad, ain't it? I mean, at the end of the day, right, I love the fact that I always change his voice so none of you have to hear his normal voice. So we can put it through the fucking chili mode. But I can't understand it. It's terrible. He needs to scrap this bullshit. It was better when he was just talking into his fucking phone, wasn't it?
Investigate us that and they're like one washes the other, and you're seeing and hearing it here with Laney. You're seeing how quick is Sheriff Zirkle? How quick is he ready to pass this off to the Kentucky State Police? It's not us doing the investigation; it's them. They said he's sober. They did the blood test already. It came back zeros. Well, wait a minute. There was no blood test. So Zirkle.
Is Poundland the same as the dollar store? I just wondered, like, because I mean, we get great. Last 5+ years, they've stopped where, like these days, most of the stuff is £1, but you might have 10% of the stuff that isn't. 10% of the stuff is £2, £5, £10, that kind of thing, which is shit. Because, you go to the pound shop, you want to spend £1. You know what I mean? Gregory, hello. How does he know if there was or was not a blood test? He doesn't know shit, but what he does is speculates and chats crap, and his cult followers believe him, no matter what he says.
Sitting here jerking these people around
Sorry, I just remembered as well. Glenn back again as well. Could always check some of this shit out. Let me know what I can do. Let me know. Because I'm not in a rush. I'm not going to go yet. I've still got a couple of drinks left, so let me know.
normal.
Our witnesses. And nobody's reached out to us that were there, who have residential homes there, who've seen it happen. 4 other little children who were there and they watched.
I understand that. I get it.
You don't.
I get
You
it.
don't.
Yes, I do.
Apparently, I didn't even know. But you've had an interaction before. You killed somebody, and you have your job. It's funny. You drive a badge, and you are above the law.
No, we're not above the law. If this thing comes out and he's wrong, he's going to be charged accordingly. If you leave here today,
So what Opal was pointing out here so succinctly and so simply is that he murdered someone in his car last year, T-boned them. Most people who kill another person in their car are charged with manslaughter and have to face court and have to have their life strung out for a couple of years.
Has he really got 63,000 subscribers now on Aceto? 63. This is me, by the way. It's not analytics, but me, when I'm live, I, on average, get maybe 35 viewers. If I had 63,000 and I got any less than 1,000, I would be concerned. And I would expect people to be suspicious. Wouldn't you? The fuck? Logan, you're a dirty bastard. I just realised, right? I'm literally just reading your thing out. You're amazing. I have never thought about the name Poundland being dirty until you. I love you for that, by the way. You're a perv, but I love you. Hey, my husband's the biggest pervert I know. I love him for it. So there we go.
Because someone else died, and a lot of people who kill another person, accident or not, have to go to jail. This is a normal thing. And what Opal is so clearly pointing out is that this copper murdered someone last year, and he didn't have to face any justice at all whatsoever.
Hey, DB. Yeah, I know. I watched Merv as well, and I've actually got to catch up a little bit on Merv. But yeah, exactly. It just... right, my opinions are not professional. I am not qualified. I'm nothing, basically. I'm not even in the same fucking country. So the laws don't even, they are not the same. My opinions are my opinions, and the fact that I think he's a fucking cunt, not Merv, Chiller. I think Merv can be a bit of a cunt sometimes as well, but Chiller's a fucking cunt. The shit he says makes no fucking sense. And the fact that it's fucking 63,000 subscribers, 63,000, and he's lucky if he gets fucking... What? It makes no sense. Which is why I am 100% certain that he has bought most of his subscribers. And that is why buying subscribers does not make your channel grow.
She's showing that there's no justice if you're a copper. You get away with murder, and then you have your friends over at the Kentucky State Police investigate you, and you know what? Nothing happened. Just like Sam Kramer over there in Ironton. The body cam for...
Don't you think, yeah? I've always thought, I've literally thought this from a kid, right? And I get it now, so I accept it, and it's fine. But the wording, yeah? That manslaughter. There's blood and bits everywhere. Whereas murder's just, it's just murder. So I always, when I was a kid, I always thought manslaughter sounds so much worse. The actual, you know what I mean? Just the term, it sounds so much worse. Now, obviously, I'm grown up now. Believe it or not, I'm grown up now, I've got a 25-year-old son. I'm an adult. Get in there. But... yeah, it's fucking like manslaughter. It sounds horrible, don't it? It's like in the UK, we've got grievous bodily harm, yeah? And we've got actual bodily harm. Grievous body, or is it bodily? Is it body or bodily? Somebody let me know. Is it bodily harm or body harm? For some reason, in my head, I've got bodily, but I don't know now. Anyway, so we've got ABH and we've got GBH, yeah? GBH... oh, shit, I might be wrong. I think it's GBH, isn't it? Is GBH worse than ABH? Thank you, you lovely, amazing Brits. Love you all. Which one's worse? Is it GBH or ABH? I think it's ABH, isn't it? Whereas with me, right, in my head, the way words mean, it's like... grievous bodily harm sounds so much worse and violent than actual bodily harm, don't it? But, I don't make the rules, so thank you, everybody.
Which exonerated him. How many people here get exonerated before your court case even begins? How many people does the district attorney or...
yeah, well, I've been done for GBH. ABH is worse, isn't it? Hayley, you've been naughty girl. Oh, I love you for it. I'm living my life on the edge of a knife. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Prosecutor attorney, look at the body cam footage. Put a 1 in the chat if that's never happened for you or anybody.
Put a 69 in the chat if you think Chili's full of shit.
Put a 1 in the chat if it's never happened that they looked at the body cam footage for you or your friend and then they dropped the DUI charge. Put a 1 in the chat if that's never happened. If you've never, ever, ever had the charges dropped based on the body cam before your first pretrial hearing, if that's never happened, put a 1 in the chat. I just want to know because, typically you have to...
love you all for all the 69s. Thank you.
Go through a year, you can't get the footage in, or you can't get the footage. You just can't get it. And this copper, quite literally, he got away with murder because you had cops investigating cops. This same chief of police.
You're completely right, Unlocked, exactly.
Someone pulled out in front of him and said, just like Laney came out in front of the Jeff Racer, the cops are investigating cops. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Let's call it what it is, and I'll pull this up one more time. You guys can take a look at it. Here it is. There it is. There it is.
Good for you, Haley. Good for you. I've knocked 2 fucking 10,000 shits out of some little chat as well before, so I've been done for GHB before. I've been done for public order, and I've been done for assault. So shit happens.
Right there. It's the scam. It's the Fraternal Order of Cover-Up. The Chuck Zirkle scam. Was that his name? Is his name Chuck Zirkle? Maybe I got his first.
Okay, Nimrod, we will still be here, and I've still got half a bottle left. So yes, hurry up, mate, hurry up.
Name wrong. Was it Jeff Zirkle? I can't remember his first name. But this sheriff's as dirty as any other sheriff. I mean, how fast is this copper ready to pass Laney's murder?
Oh, Axel, I'm gonna message you later about that, mate.
Onto the state police. How fast? How quick is Zirkle? How quickly is this guy? I mean, he's like all the way. I mean, it only takes a
Slim will pop in, yeah? I'll come over in about half hour, mate.
millisecond. Takes this long. And he goes, hey, listen, it's not us.
Shit, sorry. I'm fucking about, right? I wanted to get my face. Oh fuck! I keep fucking it up. I wanted to get my face in between his fingers. I know that's awful.
This sheriff's as dirty as. Look, right here, Jeff Racer was totally sober.
Hey,
The cops investigated the cops. Hey, he had a blood test. You guys just didn't know about it. Here's the results right here, dated and timed right here. See?
I'm the results.
And
See?
where's the lab technician?
Did you see how I'm the results? Or he just said it, didn't he? He pointed to my face and he said, "I'm the results." Look, and I'm like that. Look, did you see that? Right, where am I? Right, 24:13. Right, let's have a look.
Here's the results right here, dated and timed right here. See?
And because I want to, so there we go. His face looks so stupid. Oh, dearie me.
Lab technician that did it, and the lab technician comes down and goes, "Yep, I did a blood test. I sure did. Yes, I did." And that copper was 100% sober. He wasn't drunk at all. As a matter of fact, he was really shook up that he had killed a little girl. He felt really bad. I want everybody to know that Jeff Racer right there in the place where we were drawing blood, he said a prayer to God. Everybody praise Jeff Racer. It's just a scam. It's a total scam. Like, we don't know it's a scam. It is a total and complete scam. Cops investigating cops is a total, complete, and utter.
That will never happen, Axel. He is not hard enough to suck my face in. I personally think that he's literally not hard enough either. There we go.
Scam at every
shit, I
single
fucked up. No, I
level.
didn't.
There's nothing about cops investigating cops that is fair at all.
Pedestrian. I can't tell you, he wouldn't. We never put someone in jail unless you're impaired. He was not impaired.
Oh, what a lie. Put a one in the chat if that cop's lying. When you hit somebody in the car and
Put 69 in the chat if Chili's full of shit.
they die, they take you down to jail and blood test you immediately. Put a one in the chat if this filthy copper is lying.
He passed sobriety.
He passed a sobriety test? That's funny, because everybody at the scene said there was no sobriety test.
It's not a jailable offense. We would document the scene, take care of all the evidence, and then later you may be charged with some kind of.
Well, everybody in my chat says that, that Chili's full of shit. So I am assuming, yeah. I mean, I need you lot, yeah. It's not like I'm qualified. It's not like I'm super duper intelligent. I am, though. I am a super duper serious commentary channel. In case any of you didn't realise, I really am. I'm proper am, Anyways, so you've all just said, you've all just put 69 in the chat saying that Chili's full of shit. I mean, as far as I can tell, based on what Chili says, that means that he is full of shit, doesn't it? I mean, the evidence is there, isn't it? Just, again, put a 69 in the chat if you think I'm right. You know, you lot are the boss.
Practice disregard.
Oh, what a bunch of crap, bro. It's murder. It's manslaughter. You're such a lying pig.
It's not a common procedure to put somebody in jail for that.
Oh, you are such a liar. This guy is such a lying fraud. You are a lying piece of trash. When someone hits and kills another person on the road, they get taken to the hospital.
That's too good, 69. The only way 69 can ever be assigned to him, yeah, is us saying he's full of shit. So I get it, and I love you for it, but nah, saying he's got it in his fucking DNA or something, that's going too far. Too far, my love.
Somebody in his car in California decades ago. This is very old. The woman.
Right, wait there. So 2601. Wait there. Let's see. Let's see this make-believe story that he's saying about his uncle.
It's not a common procedure to put somebody in jail for that.
Oh, you are such a.
Yeah, you said. Shut the fuck up, dickhead. That'll do.
Liar.
Okay.
This guy is such a lying fraud. You are a lying piece of trash. When someone hits and kills another person on the road, they get taken to the hospital in torture cuffs at a minimum, so they can immediately draw their blood. How do I know this? Because my uncle killed somebody in his car in California decades ago. This is very old. The woman literally stepped out between two big trucks and stepped into the street. She was looking for her children.
Well, I am going to interrupt for a second. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah? Everything he just said might be accurate. I don't know, because I know this always gets to you. I know it does, and I'm so sorry in advance, right? But I'm not American. I know, and I'm sorry. I know it wasn't obvious, and I really apologise, but I'm not American. So, anyway, right, so he's just said, though, his uncle, somebody walked out in front of his uncle's car, uncle hit him, him, her, whatever, and they died. And he said decades ago, didn't he? Decades ago. Now, again, hi, Sumi. Don't worry about being late, my love. I'm always late. So, right. So it might still be the same. It probably is still the same, but he is basing something that he is declaring as a fact on something that he knows from decades ago. Now, to me, decades is at least 20 years. Now, his age, I'm thinking 30, 40 years. So, it could be true. And I personally, I think things might be reasonably similar over here. If a kid runs out in the road and somebody who's driving completely legally and safely and whatnot hits them and they die, I think that they get checked as well. I'm not saying that they get put in handcuffs and get taken to the hospital. I don't know. I really don't. I taught the other week, I don't know whether it was last week or the week before, but I spoke about the girl that died when I was at school. And when I was at senior school, a friend of mine in my class, and yeah, me and my other mates, I said, "Are you coming over?" And she said she'd be over in a minute, and we went over, and then we had this big bang, and she'd, instead of walking the, 10 metres up that way to cross over at the actual proper crossing with the button and all this on your bar, she did what most of us always did, and ran across the road, got hit by a car. It was not the driver's fault, it was not the car's fault, it was her fault. But she was 12, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, just what I'm getting at is that he is basing this shit. He's literally just said this was decades ago, but I bet he's not checked to see if it's up to date. And like I've already said, shocking as it is, I'm not American. I'm going back what I know in England. And I mean, so she was 12, I was 11 or 12, and I'm 40 now, so. Yeah, do the maths, so fuck me, man, I'm shit at maths. 29 years ago. There we go. 29 years ago. Long time. It don't seem that long ago, you know. I walk past her grave at least 3 times a week as well, so yeah. There we go. Sorry, morbid, but
Very sad. And my uncle had a millisecond to respond. She died. I said, "What happened next, Uncle?" He said, "The cops came, grabbed me, put me in cuffs, and took me to the hospital, and immediately drew my blood."
Shit, Nimrod. Yeah, I've only just realised that you finally accepted that you're 40. Happy fucking birthday, mate. I'm so glad that you've accepted it. I accepted it a lot better than you did. I grow old disgracefully. I want you to join me in the growing old disgracefully.
I said, why did they do that? They wanted to make sure there was no barbiturates, no cocaine, no alcohol, no methamphetamines in my blood. That's what happened to my uncle. And this poor woman, I mean, tragic as it is, it showed me the protocol. I was 10 years old when my uncle told me this story. So that means if you kill someone, they immediately drag you down and take a blood test. Immediately.
Axel, you're not allowed an opinion because you're handsome as fuck. It's just not fair.
To make sure that you're not on chemicals where you were too impaired to respond properly, and that's why you killed the person. In this particular case, we have a half a dozen young people saying this guy was driving like a...
Hello, my love. Thanks for being here.
This filthy pig Zirkle. You are scum, bro. This guy Zirkle, just so you know, you'll watch this, dude. You can fool some of the people some of the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. You can fool all of the people some of the time. But Zirkle, you can't fool me anytime. You are a scum-sucking evil man. You are evil. You have covered up for dozens of cops through your careers. You have lied on your reports. You have rubber stamp reports that you know are lying. You have hidden body cam footage. You have hidden dash cam footage. The chief...
Right, I'm assuming that some of you have seen this. So, I'm assuming, based on, Chili's impeccable evidence record sort of thing, that he is going to write, in the next 3 minutes, let's say, I'm going to be generous, let's say in the next 5 minutes, he's going to present all this evidence, isn't he? So, yeah, let's watch, because it's definitely going to happen, definitely. I mean, it's Chili De Castro, for fuck's sake. It's just evidence abundance.
Of police in America are the scum-sucking pigs of our country. Each chief has hidden hundreds of cases, has protected hundreds of bad cops, has lied, cheated, and stole, cheated on reports, ripped people off, lied about someone who died when they should have lived. Each one of these chiefs, and there's so many chiefs in America, is the biggest scum-sucking pig in that department. And who's the chief? Information officer, the chief technology officer of each pig department where we file for our FOIAs, it's the chief of that department. When you file a FOIA or a public information request, you know who approves of that or denies it? The chief of police. Why do we pay for body cam footage and dash cam footage so that some chief... I mean, take a look at this guy. Take a look at this guy. Just take a look, okay? Just take a look. I'm not body shaming anybody.
Oh, it's not body shame, but bear in mind, I said this before, and honestly, I mean this. The first I downloaded this mere hours ago, basically. I have not seen this. So he's just started straight away, hasn't he, with take a look at this guy. Take a look at this guy. Take a look at this guy. I'm not body shaming. So, put a 69 in my chat if you think he's about to body shame somebody. Bollocks, just drop my freaking fag on the floor. Oh, no. So we do think he's about to body shame. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't know, I think you're all wrong. I think you're all wrong. I can't believe that our wonderful Chelito De Castro will do a thing like that. I can't believe it. Let's see.
I'm just saying, take a look at this guy. This guy's the chief. He's the chief. This guy's chief. He's chief. Just a butt plug. I mean, really, look at him. Just a lying, conniving swine. Lying.
Oh my God! What? Based on how he looks? The fuck? So I'm not body shaming anybody, by the way. Right, everybody, I'm not body shaming anybody. But look at him. Look! Oh my God! Look at how he looks. Look, he just looks like a liar. He just looks like a conniving scandal. He just looks like a motherfucker. What the fuck? Sorry, fucking Deep breaths. There we go. I'm okay. There we go. Yeah.
Pig. I'm sorry, he is. And I'm not sorry I said it. He's a lying, conniving, slime sucking pig. That's what he is, and he's the one that's going to make.
You know, the only reason, yeah, he had to add that whole, I'm not body shaming somebody, is because of all the past times, which is basically his whole YouTube, quotation marks, career, of him body shaming people. Somebody says something wrong and he just basically body shames them. He does it to everybody. So he's now realised that that's not going to win him any supporters. It's not going to get him anywhere. So now he has to, before body shaming somebody, he has to say, I'm not body shaming them. Fucking idiot.
Sure that his buddies over at the Kentucky State Police, they're going to cover everything up. Laney's family, I'm really sorry. They're going to cover up everything. They're going to have a technician who drew the blood. They're going to have some sort of one of their piggies who's going to be like, oh, I took him down there and we did a blood draw. It's going to be a total cover up.
Oh, shut the fuck up for a minute. Hi, Christine. Thanks for being here, my love. Are you okay?
Look how quickly this piggy is ready to invoke. Hey, we're bringing in the Kentucky State Police. We're bringing them in. You got nothing to worry about. We got another pig agency coming in to do the investigation.
Someone, a kid walks out in front of you, what? We would investigate the thing. We would take you to
Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's lying. If you hit a kid and killed them, put a 1 in the chat if you think you'd go to jail. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this guy's lying.
And again, put a 69 in my chat if you think Tilly's full of shit. And a grifter. And a you know what, right? Forget the full of shit. If you think Tilly is a disgusting grifter, put a 69 in my chat.
I just want to know, do you think that if you hit and killed a kid, that you would immediately be put in torture cuffs and taken to at least the hospital, if not the jail? Put a 1 in the chat.
all the evidence is in, then you charge somebody.
Liar.
I'm seeing a lot of fucking 69s, you fucking cunt, Chilla. Fucking hate you.
Is it West Virginia? Am I may be saying the wrong state. I may be saying Kentucky.
Hey up, Shiz. Lovely to see you here. Thanks.
Instead of West Virginia. It's Huntington, West Virginia. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
It's wherever he wants to say in, like, you know, wherever he wants to make up and whoever he wants to include and whatever they've apparently done. But what it actually amounts to is a 69 in my chat because he's full of fucking shit.
Work. So we don't know how fast Jeff Racer was going, unless, of course, you take the testimony from the witnesses.
I don't know. Ask the state police, honey. I am not investigating this.
Ask the state police, honey. He said, ask the state police, honey.
Why did he never call blokes Hunter? Or is he talking about somebody else? I hate how he talks to girls. I fucking hate it. How he talks to birds. It's fucking... it's cringe. It really is. It's disgusting. Hey, sweetheart, and hey, honey, and all this and the other. Oh, God, man, he disgusts me.
That's what he said. So, you know, if my brother is going to investigate my murder, then, hey, don't talk to me. I'm not investigating my murder. Go talk to my brother. Go talk to my brother in the Fraternal Order of Police. What do they call you in fraternities? They call you brothers. So my brother's investigating.
Oh, shit, my oldest was 25 the other day, yeah? I had him 6 weeks earlier. I was only 15. And when I gave birth to him, so got to the hospital, I'm all whinging in pain and all this, that and the other. My mum's with me, the paramedics that took me there were with me. And then they get me out of bed and they spread my legs and they look and and they just press this button. All of a sudden, I swear. Which I think is more... I genuinely think that that's more than Chili's supporters. So yeah.
This, I promise, though, he's real honest. He's really impartial. He's going to be as fair as he can. Honey, go talk to the state police. Go talk to the West Virginia State Police. They're the ones doing the investigation. I couldn't even imagine that they're going to be unfair to you and your family, you know. And it's already been determined that our cop wasn't drunk. We already determined it. We've already made the determination. We've already rubber stamped it. We already rubber stamped it. We already know. The cameras don't work. So
put 69 in the chat if you'd like to put a big rubber stamp really hard across the bridge of his nose. Let me know on a 69 in the chat if you want to put if you want to stamp a big rubber stamp across the bridge of his nose really hard.
Sorry, Copper wasn't drunk. I mean, it sounds like, it was your kid's a problem. It was your kid.
I fucking love you lot.
Y'all tell us that, HPE tells us that, and they say nothing.
Well, go up there.
You see that? It was doing 35 miles an hour. Do you see that?
77 is always good, by the way, and 33. And, oh shit, what's the other number? 42. 42 is always good as well. So, whenever I say that, yeah, it's 69, 33, 77, and 42. All of them numbers, you cannot go wrong. If you put that number in my chat, I love you for my whole life, I swear.
I see that.
Do you guys see this? You see this? You see this? 35 miles an hour. I'm not having 35 miles an hour.
I have never
Do you know how that happened? Because he wasn't.
I don't know.
Okay, so even if the black box or whatever you call it is getting pulled out into the public tomorrow about his actual speech,
They're going down.
right? Okay.
When the state police announces or releases anything,
Why?
Fucking hell, Nimrod, I love you. I swear to God, mate. You type from my soul.
I'm not
Shit,
sure
I
you
fucked
guys.
up. Oh my God, I just fucked it up, look. I just pressed the wrong thing. Let's go there. See what happens.
yet. He's not been charged with a crime yet.
Yes, you understand. Why not?
Because all the facts ain't in. Well, everybody's claiming speed. We need the black.
And they say nothing.
Well, go up there.
You see that? It was doing 35 miles an hour. Do you see that?
I see that.
Do you guys see this? You see this? You see this? 35 miles an hour.
I
I don't know how that happened on 35 miles an hour.
I have never
Do you know how that happened? Because he wasn't.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Like, even though that I love you, yeah, I am leaving you for 2 minutes whilst I nip to the loo. So I've got to let it play. Sorry. I do love you though.
if the black box or whatever you call it is getting pulled out into the public tomorrow about his actual speech.
They're going down.
Right. Okay.
When the state police announces or releases anything.
Why is he here? Is he here to work or is there?
He's not here.
She wants to know if there's.
He's not here.
He wants to know what
You know
in this
what's
courthouse.
in.
Is that reading him for?
No,
Where's the meeting at? I think Mr. Jeffers.
he's home until.
When is it?
He's home.
Where's the meeting going to be this one?
I haven't scheduled one because I'm going to assign an out of county sheriff to come in.
Have you spoken just like he was rude?
No, I haven't.
You've not spoken to
I have
him.
not.
Okay,
I have
Ross,
not.
I would have to say you're a liar.
Well, you can call me a liar. I have not spoken to him. This is my chief deputy. He's not spoken to him because we're probably going to have to do disciplinary action on him, and I'm the one that's going to have to discipline.
Probably gonna have to. You're probably.
Whatever. How do you want me to word it? I don't know the facts yet. You guys have got to understand. If you want to go protest, go to state.
It done canting, Nimrod. I even wash my hands, you know. I am super fast. I really am. I don't fuck about.
Please. We always put someone on paid leave. It's just protocol.
Is it protocol that you always ask the mother if she's got custody of your child?
I just wondered. I'm sorry. If I'm offending you, I'm sorry. The state police indicated that they were having trouble finding the mother.
You know what, Halo, yeah? I'd be fucking lost without you, and I am so telling my husband that. I fucking am. I really am. 68 now. So from now on, yeah, everybody, 68 is the number. It really is.
He's up.
You're not
So when are we going to set the schedule meeting for this?
Come on, let me open it. Yeah, we don't know. Come on.
Maybe not yet.
We're working on the internal investigation.
Okay, but do you know when we're going to set the meeting?
That's why it matters.
You're going to be in on it.
No, we're just going to go to.
I wish you were, I'm not.
I'm sorry, yeah. I know I'm a bit daft sometimes. I literally have no idea what's going on. What is it? What is it that's going on? Please let me know.
You know, this man right here killed a man last year in his big car.
I hope neither one of you ever had a tragic accident.
I've never had an accident again. I've never had a tragic accident.
Shit, is that Matt here still that I was talking to earlier? Matt, if you're still here, let me know, because I'm gonna put some shit in the chat. No, I'm gonna play some shit after this trap. I promise you.
Cops investigating cops equals cops getting away with murder. State cops,
What about, on a serious note, yeah, serious question. What about cunts investigating cunts? What, like, is that not a good idea? I don't know, you know. I mean, what about, yeah? Here's me, council estate, fucking, you know, chubby flipping commonest footbird, right? What about another council estate, chubby commonest footbird investigating me? Would that not be a good idea? I don't know, you know. I don't think that Matt's here anymore, you know. I'm devastated as well. Me and him went to the same raves and he's left me, he's abandoned me. And even promised him that I'd play some music and show, you know, you amazing, lovely Americans are going to show you what rave actually is. Hayla, I fucking love
criminal cops, super cops, attorney general cops, any cops who investigate cops are going to find that the cop did nothing wrong. We need a true third party that is not attached to policing. And this isn't my words. This is the Seabury Commission.
Oh, Unlocked. I don't think you were here, right? So Unlocked, yeah. So, did you ever go to Dreamscape or Helter Skelter or Pleasure Dome, which was in Inglemells, that was at Fantasy Island, and in Leicester we had the club called Dyer. Please let me know, Unlocked. I need to know there's other ravers, man. I need to know that it's not just me. I went to illegal ones as well, but what about yeah, unlike where I grew up, yeah, there was all these factory terraced houses, you know, the little houses of factory workers and that. Oh, you're in Cornwall, yeah, I forgot about that. Anyhow, right, so every corner was a shop thing, and then one year there was all these new age travellers lived in one of these corner ones, and so we all got on with them and whatnot. So when I was like 13, 14, we were fucked off the whole weekend for a rave, an illegal rave, and we went to Wales and we were in a quarry, and all these coppers came, and instead of arresting any of us, even though we had drugs on all of us and we were all off our fucking faces, and we were, you know, there was all peas, so we ended up in some English forest, but it was just like, it was dead funny. I wouldn't change anything at all. It sounds crazy and it's fucking, it was crazy, but oh my God, I loved every second of it. I really, really did. So it was just, travellers did put on the best raves, exactly.
Of 1921, 1929, the Wickersham of 1931 and 32, the Knapp Commission of 1972, 1974, the Mullen Commission of 1994, all the police commissions where they did years long.
I'm going to mute him for a second. There we go. So the plan is, is that we're going to let him rabbit on for, you know, however long and slag him off for a little bit. But stick around to the end, because my intention is to spend the last 10 minutes playing really cool rave music, to which then when I get all the copyright strikes and shit, I can just cut it out in my live stream. So please stick around. You might like it. Oh, bollocks.
If the troll channel doesn't go, I keep suing.
What?
And that's what I've told YouTube.
The troll channel.
In my case, I'll continue. I'll be here. All right. We'll keep doing it week in, week out until Jeff Racer's arrested. We're not going to stop.
No, we will never stop.
We don't stop. I just burped when I stopped. Look, you see what I mean? So clearly, sometimes we can stop, because I mean, I tried to say we don't stop, and it just ended with a burp. So clearly, sometimes we can stop. Right, where are we? 1:15:58. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm trying to work out what he said. There we go.
We're going to get people like this fraud who's going to do these channels and try to say like he's something. The truth is, though, they don't really care. They didn't put thousands of dollars on your GoFundMe. They didn't do that. All they want to do is have a place on the internet where people will listen to them. This group of people right here, this room of people, we literally put
Axel, you're the one who gave me the idea, mate, and I did it. I downloaded videos and all sorts, and you weren't here. I was devastated. It was ages ago, by the way, now. Or not ages, but like, you know, a few weeks ago. But I did do it, but you weren't here. Stop making me feel so bad. It's not fair.
thousands of dollars on that GoFundMe page, you know, because we deeply care. We're not fake like these other people. They literally, you're going to get haters. 10% of people are leaders, 90% are followers. So that means of the 90%, a lot of those are trolls and haters. So you're going to hear them, but you have far more supporters than that 90%.
For fuck's sake, Irish Demons, look, is going to just take you all away, innit? So... But you know what? Let's do it. Oh yeah, that sounds wicked, that does. Oh, why not that one? I was at that one. Oh, Mickey Finn, to Scale to Odyssey, 1996. I was at that one. 94, why not that one? I was at that one. I had that tape pack as well. Wait there. I'm going to try and find one. 97, let's try that.
Glastonbury, we've got Finsbury Festival, we've got the Essential Festival, now we've got Helter Skelter, make some noise inside! Hey! Right about now, Matrika, Sixman, Dougal, and the Hixie! Hello! Oh my gosh! That's what they know with a hardcore style! Hey, look!
Now, the clown necklaces are pure cancer state, but I was too poor, I couldn't get one of them. I fucking love you, Hayley. I really do. You're fucking awesome. Let's get forward a little bit anyway. Let's see if a better track comes on. Oh my god, man. I used to be able to sing to that as well. Right there. Yeah, this is well, fucking hell, man. You know what, honestly, I thought it was a bit faster. As in, like, I thought now I accidentally had it playing a bit faster. So, let me know 2 minutes before Irish Demons come on, and then we'll end it, yeah? But listen to rave music, British rave music. You are never going to beat it, honestly. And I'm sorry, Americans, I do love y'all, but you ain't never going to beat British rave music. Fuck, Sue, you got a camera here or something? What the fuck? skipping forward. Nope. I'm skipping forward. I'm trying to find a fucking track that I really, really like. Right, in theory, Axel, yeah, in theory, you're right, but my natural face, yeah, is Marder. Any Americans, if you don't know, ones with glow sticks and used to wear white gloves as well, right? They used to wear high vests and white gloves and glow sticks in the hands. And they were called cheesy ravers. They were the cheesy ravers, which I was never. I was never a cheesy raver. So, when I, like, you know, I'd been dancing for maybe fucking 6 hours or something, and so I sat down to have a rest, understandably, they'd come up to me, hey, cheer up, and I'm like, I'm not miserable, I'm just like, this is just my natural face. I never had a clown necklace, never had glow sticks. So yeah, there we go. Sorry to hear that, Tad. Take care, mate. I hope you're okay. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry it just took me a minute. I was doing what Hayley accused me of. Or was it Sue? No. So yeah, I'm really, really sorry. I hope you're okay. Joe, I'm not happy at the moment, though. I don't like any of these tracks. That one's good. Sorry. Done. On a serious note, yeah, when I was a kid, this bloke and his MC were like fucking celebrities to us because we loved them, so yeah.
Next time again, the boys are back in town. It's time to get down. Right, everyone, get their hands up together, otherwise we're not going to play another record.
Yes, Axel, but I was a virgin. When I spent most of my life raving, I was still a virgin, so fuckable wasn't a thing, and none of us drank either. We just took speed, and the old ones took ecstasy, and I never took that till I was 18, so yeah.
Hands up, holding hands together. We are one.
Sorry, I just got my phone. Bex, yeah, that's fucking shit, innit? And so, yeah, sorry, somebody just put in the side chat something quite serious, so yeah. We'll never, you know what, actually, no, we do completely understand the mindset of Chiller. You know what he is, yeah? You know me, for example, right? I make no thingies about it. I am here for shits, giggles, to whinge like fuck about things and to maybe make a little bit of beer money. That is literally what I'm here for. And anybody that actually properly knows, Axel properly knows me, yeah, he knows true. That's what I'm here for. Chiller, what he's here for is money, 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 money. That's all he gives a shit about. He doesn't give a shit about anybody that gets hurt, that gets killed, that gets arrested. He does not care. So, yeah. I hope you do all realise as well, yeah, that I'm at the moment got a drink in one hand, a fag in the other, and I'm dancing like fuck. So yay! I swear, yeah, Axel, you'd probably get more subscribers than me and more views than me. Because I'm a div, but I get it, and I don't even mind, right? I was whinging like fuck, yeah, because this fucking whole fuck up about the fucking payment and shit from YouTube this month, or Google this month, or whatever. It's wank, yeah, because I'm supposed to be paying 20 quid towards this Wi-Fi and all this, that, and the other, and just all this, that, and the other. And even though I owe my mum a tenner, that kind of thing. And I was telling her, like, well, what do you do? I basically, you know, I talk to people that are go for it. Yeah, thank you. I know Irish Demons on now. I'm gonna probably another 5-10 minutes of this, and I'm gonna go over there. I promise. But I'm in the mood now, so I'm listening. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to interrupt. This is one of my most favourite hardcore tracks when I was a kid. It really was. See, Tina Jones knows it exactly. Tune. Take care, Axel, and anybody else that's leaving, take care. And anybody that's going to be over in Irish, yeah, I'll be there soon, I promise. Hades fucking got it, you know. That wouldn't actually be a bad channel, raving with eyes on. It really fucking wouldn't. I might think about that, yeah. Damn right, Axel. You take care as well, mate. Thank you.
Right, this is where we want to be. Together. Keep the faith. Whenever you need a friend.
Right, I'm going to end it after this one, yeah? But this was one of my most favourite happy hardcore tracks when I was like 13. Yeah, I'll definitely be there in a minute, so... Oh, bollocks. And we're done anyway. I don't think anybody's here anymore, but just in case, we are done. You just ended it on some music that I liked when I was a kid. So happy days. Love you all. Take care. Go over to Irish Demon. Bye.